There are infrastructures that stretch like arteries between cities, but the Hong Kong Zhuhai Macao Bridge seems more like a mythological creature, a serpent of concrete and steel that unfolds across the Pearl River Delta to connect three worlds into one. Spanning 55 kilometers, it is far more than just a bridge. It is a floating enigma that unites nations, economies, and cultures through an unprecedented feat of modern engineering. Conceived as a bridge-tunnel hybrid, this maritime colossus links Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau along a route that defies traditional logic. Part highway, part underwater tunnel, the structure adapts to natural conditions as if it were alive, avoiding shipping routes, withstanding typhoons, and adjusting to marine currents with silent elegance. Its sinuous shape is not only an engineering choice, but a symbolic gesture, a representation of flexibility in the face of complexity. Unlike rigid lines imposed on nature, this bridge flows with the environment. It's an example of design that listens to the terrain rather than conquers it. The most astonishing section is the 6.7-kilometer submerged tunnel, built between two artificial islands. These islands, created specifically for the project, serve as transitions between the surface and the depths. It's as if the bridge breathes, rising above the sea, diving below the surface, then emerging again, never losing its rhythm. Beneath the surface, this tunnel is a world unto itself. Each segment, carefully sealed and aligned, creates a seamless path through the water. Engineers had to take into account pressure, salinity, and the movement of tides, factors that could easily compromise any miscalculation. Constructing this megastructure was like assembling a giant puzzle amid churning waves. Engineers from across Asia collaborated for nearly a decade, coordinating each component with millimetric precision. To assemble the underwater tunnel, prefabricated sections were floated out and then sunk into place with surgical accuracy. The artificial islands were formed using a technique known as sand tubing, which involved filling steel casings with millions of cubic meters of sand and rock. As if performing a silent ballet, cranes, barges, and underwater robots carried out each move with elegance and rigor. It was a dance between man and sea, between vision and reality. The bridge's complexity didn't end at the water's edge. Integrating it into three separate legal and transportation systems was a diplomatic and logistical feat. Engineers and planners had to account for differences in driving direction, customs procedures, and administrative protocols, turning a technical project into a model of cross-border cooperation. Since its inauguration in 2018, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai Macao Bridge has transformed the Pearl River Delta. What were once three regions separated by hours of ferry travel are now connected by a 40-minute drive. The economic impact was immediate. Trade has accelerated, tourism has boomed, and regional collaboration has reached new heights. But speed is not everything. The bridge was also designed with deep respect for the natural environment. Its pillars were carefully positioned to allow fish migration and to preserve vital navigation routes, maintaining the delicate ecological balance of the area. Three transit systems in one. Each region, Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau, has a different legal and traffic system. To cross the bridge, drivers must adapt to changes in direction and customs requirements. Extraordinary durability, the bridge is built to withstand magnitude 8 earthquakes and category 16 typhoons. Monumental cost, the project cost more than $20 billion and is considered one of the most expensive infrastructure works in the world. Projected lifespan, over 120 years, twice the lifespan of most modern bridges. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai Macao Bridge is not just an elevated highway, it is a statement of intent. It proclaims that humanity can unite what geography separates, that it is possible to weave bridges between cultures, cities, and worldviews. Each kilometer traveled on this serpent of steel is a journey into the future. A reminder of what's possible when ambition meets precision and respect for the natural world. In a world increasingly divided, this masterpiece reminds us that sometimes the most revolutionary thing is simply to build a path that connects.